Within the first 100 days of coming into office, we'll convene a stakeholder summit that brings together educationists, experts, teachers, parents, students, and opinion leaders to deliberate on how to improve the implementation of the free SHS system and also improve the quality of our basic education, because that's where it all begins. We will return Ghana to the regional exams conducted by the West African Examinations Council so that it will be possible to compare the performance of our children with our English-speaking neighbors in the sub-region. Right now, we write a local Ghana exam. We mark it ourselves. We mark our own script, and we give ourselves high marks, and we tickle ourselves, and we're laughing that things are improving. If you don't have any benchmark to compare, how can you tell you are improving? We'll promote sports, tourism, and the creative arts as avenues of job creation. We'll incentivize the service sector to promote its fast growth and its contribution to GDP. Our beloved country has been hit very hard by harsh economic conditions over the last couple of years. Under this current administration, Ghana has witnessed severe adverse effects due to what we in the NDC and many Ghanaians consider a self-inflicted economic crisis. The high inflation rate, high cost of living, destruction of jobs, debt crisis, and negative impact on investors are some of the effects of this administration's failed policies. The economic crisis has significantly impacted workers and citizens generally. Unemployment rates, particularly amongst the young people, have risen to their highest in recent memory, making it difficult for many to find stable and decent paying jobs. Inflation and exchange rate volatility have eroded workers' purchasing power and have pushed many beyond the poverty line, below the poverty line. The healthcare and education sectors have also been negatively affected with inadequate funding and deteriorating quality of services. Our economy is plagued by high public debt levels, which hinder investments in social and economic development projects. And I give you, for example, in 2016, if you shared the public debt of 120 billion among 30 million Ghanaians, each Ghanaian owed 4,000 Ghana cedis. Today, if you divide the debt of 577 billion by 30 million Ghanaians, all of us sitting here owe 19,000 cedis.
People say, yeah,
yeah, yeah.
MPP,
yeah,
MPP, say, Mr. President, the First Lady, the Vice President, the Second Lady, Chief of Staff, National Chairman, Council of Elders Chairman, Election Committees Chairman, my colleagues, aspirants, all protocol observed. Indeed, it's a great day today. I believe the party has been fair and transparent.
Yes!
That is the only thing I've always been preaching. And I must admit, this election is fair. and my grassroots have spoken. And therefore, I accept the results in good faith.
DJ Sky Lolo.
I pledge my support that we're going to work tirelessly to break the 8. So, party members that we are here, we should put everything behind us and let's unite this party. With unity, I believe we can break the 8. And that is all I've been preaching for. So I congratulate the Elections Committee, the Police Department, Electoral Commission, and the party members for the commitment you've shown for peace. And I want to assure you, in 2024, the showdown is being translated.
Then I move you and mode national security the cover and if you bar platforms.
Sana wa catch him so the national security.
I know. Me are. Make 5 videos this one now. I'll put it, I'll give it to you. Protocol the cover and the buy. Ken wasn't ready to come. Because Oman who says they said Oman Peniseno, he needs some protection. And Oman ne buy. Mo buy na mo de na bejina platform say mo de mo bomonyum Ken or pesa anyuno, but don't provoke him so on your side. Ken sorry side nana bi. Adana adeni mo bejina one can say omonsa. You see, these are some of the things, sir. They are very disrespectful. Onipa ya tuaba, fine, walusu, but you don't provoke him on public. National stage na afena, yeah, maybe I mean person me boom, di akoko jina okochi eche and never akuko ni fi opamon. How is that?
You said you 10 year or say this thing and then
I fear, yeah, I don't care. Whether any yam na any yama, you afraid be peacemaker. Yeah, what camera speech and camera talk. What be jina oma be fanaba. Whether it's bad or wrong, he belongs to the party and on free. So what I say, it in can may be to provoke supporters. As a good leader, what he has to say is admit it, not just blame the man who say, you know what, everything is fair. The person me supporter me do biasi oba muta machi na mishla munyina. Simple.
Okay.
Ben continue kasa obia with the master obia. Even though he had ninyum afia, there's a way I met my catch was a fear. Oh yeah, excuse me, Afia, you stupid. And I may walk and make an fear you are stupid. One sound very insulting, and one also sound very fun to say you dear bro. It you know, even though I ninyum or 2 years, I can't pay. Stage so this, but that's not the right time to play that song.
Oh, there you have a point, yeah.
That's an insult. 18 uwie wakati ene sakakrai honorable sakakrai. What do you mean? Oh, you go usai nana bi usai is neken. No be janze sakakrai. Adena den mo be jina wa mbo nyuma no. Mo anga cha den mo so onsa. Akuffo Addo be jina okasa mo ka so onsa. Bawumia be jina mo ka se Bawumia onsa. They don't respect the man. And this is what we are saying, sir. Ken, almost the vice president, the Brenner, to me, unrejected because one, he's going to have a trust issue. So say, okay, my vice president. That's it. Omukoye bibi, that's okase ompenia. What is it going to happen? They're going to come against him. They don't like him. They were proving that they don't like the man.
Wabusia Vama Munyina Kwaba, Jasu Jumedi, all live on OK 101.7 FM. So, what joining? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, we choose to joining with Despite Media. our OKFM platform. So you're live on radio on OK 101.7 FM. And you're live also OK Facebook. You're live Vim Lady Online. Our YouTube into YouTube Vim Lady Online. You see us there live. And I also call live also High Live Radio. You're live or High Live Radio. DC, Virginia, Baltimore, Baltimore. Yes, I'm live so Kings Jersey Radio, New Jersey, or live when we got you FM, Cochrane to me, or live Adamfopa Media or Paris in Belgium. And yes, I'm live also. National Radio, Kuku Spence and any team, so National Radio, UK. Good evening. Akwaba, Utie or Ghana, Utie or your friends, UK, baby, Europe, baby, good evening. Utie or America. Any Canada, a good afternoon. Inti ya mama kwa benyina mini producer Mr. Kojo Hansen ni DOP di bedi akonene ya bo captains ban di issues nimbe. And we're looking at a myriad of issues. Number one, me bo president my video and I'm the chair mo say Ghana ye de ka. Ghana ye de ka. Ye kan ye sesen. Ghana ni bia de ka 19,000. I'll tell you why. Why this is somewhat a political talk. Yabasan running mate woman so sorry no. They say NDC were candidate, NPP were candidate. Who are the running mates? And some independent people are almost over to say Kofi Krantenomia Adenya. We look at almost two team but for now, NPP for now select you no. I think that the focus should even be on unity. Now no man they may catch him say Bawumia starting managing Canadian Japan. Because to see the Canadian Japan support a second and did a Jerry video me watch them no. Almost happy, sir. And these are all NPP more core members. The fact that Canadian Japan ni Bawumia chair numbers our greater Accra region. Or we need our voter. Or we need central region. Should I say? Ne squad no mudinetino and yet better. There's a video I'm trying to look for. Alan, so the Alan your ground, you know. And you have to do. I am a catching Alan. What fun is a papa nyepi a bonny nyepi. Eti dia modi no bomu buga na bugano alo na fa bugano World Cup so monu bi ala be obono ayi although I think say Alan say unim organization solid say and I know Alan we a guy unim when you be when you why when you take unim form unim book what being on all fours. This is what Alan should have done and some omoko super delegates na wanye but Alan didn't need a gum na no ko Alan squad wo KNUS Kumasi Crawford say nipa mantia ne mabawa enyina ba be share na frafranto movement enya sem ketwa boys upon boys edinechi which means say Alan is not going down without a fight and sa fight to nipa ba akope na be affecting NDC for nim say Alan nyo nipa dada omo he be affect you omo ye MPP for mo na be affect mo enti Alan adwuma na wa start here no. Even though Canadian Japan say oh best support it, but nature will say support is not more ground. No, they are not taking it like that. And this is where Anka was about Bawumia party for the executives. So Moya ba says I loopholes so any confusion kakan to no but sadly people are busy thinking about a running mate at him. This should not be your business right now. This is for moment and this is their time to think about running mate. And who the running mate will be, they value na running mate in the beba. Is the running mate going to increase Mahama? Because NDC are 2016, Oman Timi and crossing 50 plus 1. Oman 2020, Oman Timi and crossing 50 plus 1. Although NDC again 2.4% of the total vote from 2016, no, about 2020, NDC for vote now cost 2.4%, but still, Oman Timi and crossing 50 plus 1. And the NDC, this is the time they have to talk about running mate. When I say running mate, me the bia become one 50 plus 1 na. But more this is the time I say unity na moye won because from 37% na Kenya against Bawumia 60 something, there's a clear case say it's almost as if AI at a 70-30. 70-30. It is never the agro, you can't be joking. Meanwhile, Kofo Bebre are busy doing kiss ass, boots licking. And I must start your list. Oh, and Napo Beba, Edu Chumbeba, Kojo Ponkroma Beba, Kojo Ponkroma Cry, they also forget it. This is not generation we only move. Say generation we mukwa, and then Kojo Ponkroma no Beba, Kojo Ponkroma, but I'm saying Kojo Ponkroma Beba this squad, we move the end Brian Champon Cry Beba this line. Because Brian Champon has got more experience than Kojo Ponkroma. More experience in politics more XP and Brandon Champ taxes say to say Canadian Japan level nibi. And ye dey go kakra ho book knowledge wo ho. Class so aside, organizations so form, relationships so ho. We're building the relationship, we're connecting with baby business so or tiase to say Canadian Japan level no. Enti ko do pon kuma mo squad no cry dem forget. They say Sami okumu kra, omo di Brandon Champ omo achi o. Omo be Brandon Champ omo level no. Enti say Bawumia mo kwa Brandon Champ omo na eba. Omo na eba. And you see Canada Japan bana wa bana kra san game no. Ko wan hwa Brandon Champ omo omo be kire omo. Ko Canada Japan baby a wa marketing ho akodu no. 2028 elections. Either you align with him or one hwa so be just say between now and 2028 no Canada Japan ko a major mistake. But the only nakasa akodu no, I don't expect him to make any major mistake. And the one cry no one na Canada Japan san baby 2028 which I don't know what will happen because Canada Japan say well this 60 something. E bedu 2028 now the be 65 60 here. Why I call na do mu age nim say Ghana for so ya tie ho say ye mpa oluma bia o game nim. Indeed that second nankasa beba because on the enim say still of him. Now say ebi odi obi ti say Brandon Champ on beba no I supporting like I'm saying Brandon Champ no o share no all the values now the guy is solid. He's solid on the ground. And Satan no na bia fifi kwetemu from NDC mo any Harun Edrusunum almost only ade o ma ben until the next generation 2028 election no e be Harun Edrusumu generation fifi kwetenum any ade any Brandon Champ that is the squad that baby a Ghana here kono. This is a good how we have started because we will be getting quality here. But you see, another thing I was here pushy leaders no more beba any more animate for you and for pushing say it should not just be quality say na me sua de na me ground no me street knowledge. It should be say why na work commitment because knowledge in there dey yahu bi o. And another dem qualification only. Book onim. Prez Akuffo Addo identity qualification only. Prez Mahama identity qualification only. Wabe say no baby I got that do we should be looking for leaders say beyond paper qualification or street knowledge. I will see a leader what bawo or paper patriotism the area. Do you have Ghana at heart? Who be placing Ghana first and our party for? Because any pana be o sikani ade yehusa na do oba. His law firm was one of the most successful law firms in Ghana. Or investment and why ye dear to other businesses there. Not know your guy. And the guy need your chum ye will be. But guy how the barbecue fans, guy on fan ye jumadi and pedium. And to me, free one make us happy before. This is the time I'm more name. Some obey unity. Now when you're back, I want more party. Now when I'm more custom breaking 8 because can't support us some more can say. Can't come money by age mano. One must can't go here on betting us them. One betting us them. This is the homework. Omo year campaign tia ken omo year campaign man no when you na a contest enye ntokwa obi o year campaign tia ken no nya so ne won ntokwa a choice ana na no metina na me catch him so obi anim dada say Bawumia be win because you see ken aye adwuma Bawumia has work too. The guy has marketed himself from 2000 what being why ye adwuma Bawumia didn't come to play. The award na party for their man is just to thank Bawumia for what he has done. Election petition, NDC for Bawumia was there. Bawumia was there. Every day he was in court. Every day he was in the box, giving testimony. Now, last minute, and Bawumia, see, room to room, door to door. Now, Bawumia, that you see, won't pay Bawumia, fine. But you see, I'm saying that Bawumia has worked on himself and also in terms of campaign, he has worked. And look at Juma, Alan should have done this long ago. Boys, yeah, okay, anyway, not me see. Question Alan boys. Solid. This is what Alan should have done. You know, Jai, you man not trokama. You are hitting to money idea no more idea not trokama. Sometimes leader only a bit and another says, we a leader. You may be very good, but you need people like lieutenants around you who are solid, who help you. Because to me, you need lieutenants around you who are solid. When your lieutenant or me are solid and who bet back to Mahama Sema Oka so ba obe create jobs. First 100 days obe review free SHS. and a Ghana can a wohono, ye check Ghana ni bi obi abenya a first 19,000. Mahama rate is obe ka kire ye say. E ka no ono ni de ka ho o, ni ye be cha ma Ghana ni bi atua 19,000 o. President Mahama, nika e ka ho. Of course, enye nika de, but this is time e ka bi ba ye Ghana ka. Nti enye the personal liability of candidate, whether President ni Ananado Mahama enye ono anika. Eye ka oboma Ghana. Ba Mahama kono. President Akuffo Addo ni ye ka 9 billion. Mahama ba ye ka no from 9 billion could do 122 billion. Politician mo kasa mo ka full picture, mo ka one side. E di Akuffo Addo the ye di akwa see 500 and something billion. It is almost like 2 times a car Mahama boy, But also kaka ho. Ye can play no be ehun na ye ka se ni nyina ye Ghana ka mu nyina amabo. But it na make us a baby a Ghana do, we need a leader. I was say me jiri Ghana ho first. Enye wan we na say ya break. Youth ni onye adwuma. And one of the things that Mahama call youth TUC no can say any periphone na question so or ba obe create jobs near. These are the things you first yet. Job creation. And this is a challenge to Bawumia and say, see our candidate, This is why Bawumia must also tell us. Yet is November 14, Bawumia be a fellow Ghanaians. Oh, you know today. Also about jobs be na who create factories be na who setting it up. Their agenda na who infrastructure roads kania. Their agenda na who say that. Niye who said the atem no ko. Na the mu nyina mo be Canadian na makache Mahama say ye de ka 500 and something billion Ghana debt, 500 billion Ghana cedis. Bakana Mahama de ka 122 billion. A fact. Akuffo Addo so de ka who subtract 500 no. Wo de fancy around any up 500 minus 122 Akuffo Addo so de ka ho. To obi ade ka we bi ade ye beka se ne de nka ho bebre. E President Akuffo. President Akuffo de beka se ne de nka ho bebre because President Akuffo ba ye no hipike e ko ye nti no. Ye ka no call form. Omo de che yen. But the bottom line is munyina maboka na mo de amagana for. Maboka. Inti na nadoka more than a first Mahama ka. Na nadoka wa bonkwa wo fa no the average of 500 na chese ka na nadonkwa bo 378 billion Ghana cedis. Mahama ka 122 billion Ghana cedis. Inti obi aboka ni bi egum. Obi aboka ni bi e de egum. Meanwhile Ghana for ye ne ba betua o. Modi akano kra amabon it includes Moes Gracia ekan Ghana for ye adwuma nyina ye susu ne Thomas Net anfa ne pension akoje ye susu ne Thomas Net ye pension akoje politicians nyina amu nyina no modi de modi eka we Gracia kaka ho so we need to know Mahama policy nie first Bawumia policy nie we die nie na Ghana for hu se hwan. And that is why the challenge will go back to a first Ghana for no say. Mo beji sika na makoto aba na say mo the policies we echi. Na matimi aye clear assessment say we dia na ye, we dia na ye, which one na mo be ye. Because me say Ghana so ye can ho. It's not just about leaders no. Because leaders nyese den kra no a. We will prepare support the leader na ka ho. Yeah, but two bani yet ye pegana ye na one kasa onim se Ghana ye pe jobs. Ba wo koji sika koto aba wo pe job no. Ese wo no kwa onye patriotic. That is where we want to go. And then we are looking at President Mahama asema okoka che TUC for so create jobs. Jobs no where are the jobs? Those are the issues. Bawumia ba wo se wo dia afa na wo ye candidate wo ye candidate wo be ma wa agenda ne sign. Let us know. This is not the time we be running mate. And you waste your time. Running mate. No. Mo need you here first. Mo we are not about running mate issue no. Because when you call that NDC Mahama say about 70% of Eduman why they are coming the Odibabe face mono. He's done it. They are coming the Odibabe face mono. So do a fair analysis. Na party full soldiers so this is the time ye be bia na mo candidate in bedu party full soldiers this is for you and ye be bia na a friend saying mo candidate no bedu Bawumia nye room bia no betimi akọ Mahama nye room bia no betimi akọ Kofi Krante nye kona bia no betimi akọ etu ye party full soldier odo candidate This is where you take your candidate message, go to area out here, electoral area, uni mobile or ton video or uni mobile or ton kerosene, uni mobile or provision shop, uni mobile or catch or uni mobile or rabao, uni mobile or yesterday, uni mobile or pomade, go there and sell your candidate. Don't insult. Over social media now be there tema, it won't change anything. Vim meme sorry, Gary Sokins, Mahama di mada, it won't change. It won't change. It won't change Ghana public debt, 500 billion Ghana cedi. It won't change. It won't change Ghana say 1 CD. Ghana, your dollar ni CD ratio never 12. It won't change. It won't change the fact that inflation here over 40%. It won't change. Now, statistical service quasi say about 40. It won't change that. It won't change the Ghana, the fact that you are hunching. It won't change the fact that a common the Ghana for a many. It won't change the fact that every day be a factory to go. Me say na no make GTP. Yes, so you know, I say and to my friend in Holland, Dumas, Yagboni ni if safari ni sistema. And then a gumi atoma Senegani, a gumi atoma Senegani. It won't change the fact that Tamara refinery a group almost is collapsed. I'm China for BBC refinery for. We are branches. These are the things you should be concerned about. If sending message, did you atema media? Insult on kaya crown, my jinning out to Mudada. My jat Mudada. It won't change anything. Baby, I'm it here today. They made they mindi. Ghana here, you know what's here, Jenny. Dream into the future and the welfare of Ghana. Dream to the future and the welfare of Ghana. And that's thank you so much. I go Kwame Adom. I see you. God bless you. I see you. God bless you. It's again, yeah, make us a Mahama story. Need ya mama ya better, further and better particulars. Ube creating jobs, ube creating the same. Say we are under IMF. It will Mahama now be catch it ube creating. Oh, confess you can't way. Because IMF say economy na pem. We have only 3 billion a day manage. It will confess you can't way. Another loan contract na. No one may who. Now cast ube creating a jobs. Nana no mobile na kona guno. The economy can no longer contain NAPCO. Once amuko IMF obi aka NAPCO asem, you can't. NAPCO no kro mo den kofo komu chiaye. Omo den kofo komu chiaye. So also balance and baby promise, ya bread promise, ya perfect better particulars. Ya proper evidence say you do A, you do B. E ka wo ka say ya cha. Mahama ka wo 122. Akuffo Addo dey wo over 300 billion. Obi anyone ma ka ne bedi na chi akoni fie. No. Akuffo Addo free akonya so obekọ akotena chebi owi akotena France ne London obe enjoy e ka we endi nechi Mahama otifi e ka we endi nechi minu mi enu ebedi echi ebedi echi mo amo send message amudi atam ko dodo sen kwa na mo wasnet mu ni bi dodo sen po na mo wasnet mu ni bi issues e wo na ma Ghana was say this the time and by now e be ye push agenda bi of parliament MPs. Dear Namo Yamo only be for at the pump for tea for capital for mason for these are people who are not on snake. Dear bet me I am more. Edgar says bet me I Jimmy and your good friend the bimu. I mean they are born must see fanya into vocational training institute there. Yakofa German for your more experience in vocational skills about mume be a school. In 5 years in training IT for bear 1,000. Yeah, go just India for jobs in near funny in Amra. Even that I see you. Thank you very much. I see you. I see you. These are the things we must be thinking about. Edgar Shani, you're creative school be and then data center, and then event center. Ghana digital center, ne wa Accra circle one, and then event center. Ikia GS Gasha Sikandi Akogo, IT school, IT university. Near training for India for Google, NGB Ghana, remote jobs, NGB. Now boy seeing now moya sakawa internet, so they will be collecting dollars, pounds. But Ghana no Juma. These are the things we must be asking our candidates. You have been share manifesto. Explain to people, teach people. There be Obaba sending message where the attempt. No akwaji tengana. Udi ni nana the toga gobe asa. Udi togo be asa. Forward thinking, future thinking, Ghana for youth in Tiasia. And you look at all that. Mini abema a year first saying Pobwati na no year reset no kase NDC for Omukofa Profsan de Jenana Pokwaji ba Ombeluzu. I want him to explain to us why also Ombeluzu. Or say just Omukofo to say a word that who's from Ashanti region. It looks like NDC NPP not targeting Ashanti region. Because NDC was central region dada. If you look at statistics from last elections near Adiana, at the central region, NDC side dada. So they don't need to do too much work there. But Ashanti region is also NPP side that by NDC has grown over the years for Ashanti region very well. And they can take advantage of disgruntled people, no more Ashanti region. No, she said, Bantama, as a Soboache constituency, half of the constituency voted for Ken. Actually, I will say, Bawumia candidate, half of them, no, I share them feel it. Greater encouraging, half of them, and to Ama Bawumia, it's just an NDC, a potential opportunity for you. I think America say, NDC full soldier, I bet that social media will be at them, one bond red. This is the advantage. What's last year calculation? NDC can attract them, harvest them, and bring them to your side. No one crossing 50+1. Yet a calculation. Politics a mathematical analysis. Oh, at the day we need vote. Oh, this is the time. All those people, they can know how you identify these people. Omu disgruntled. Into a in switch. One switch no cramp on us and nipa a voter party. Meto a parliamentary men to Bawumia. This is an advantage for you because the more amount to know, the more now 50+1. What the analysis na say? The more they don't vote for Bawumia, the more 50+1 NDC ubenya. Enti ade no one ma was so to me madam for Ed men for say if you Mahama at UC for the proposal 24 hours economy. Way, this is a suggestion I've suggested to Mahama before any other people. But it's a fantastic suggestion. They be say, I don't understand why Ghana was here operating 8 to 5 in this economy. Economy any be to me operating to say America economy. Who to me operating to say UK economy? Who ni be? It to me yet to say be a 2-shift system. Like maybe from 7 a.m. to maybe there 2. Then from 2 p.m. to say 8 or 9 or the next. Now, if you like, or a third system account. Not only will you create jobs, but you increase productivity. Now the KPI see I want it one be Jimmy Biani apamo na ko ofie people na broche nkofo nye rough one clock it on time ube kofie o clock it on time ube nya osika na ya starting to nkofo per the hour. This will boost the economy, and so I like that idea na Mahama de ban very solid. But after that no na for share ideas no the be man strategic ebe ube saying how will you roll it up? How is it going to merge into the current public affairs and civil service system? These are all things that you create jobs. When you not just NDC wonkophobia or more dream or more strategic thinking, and then they move for soldiers and more you know. More they John na mudi atem. Pastor, energy need data now did atem. Co area or electoral area ward. Start convincing Kofona more ground or more for nobody 18 years no more to abandon. Baby no more mudi atem no more shade. And they don't even care. Starting to talk to those people. Now only juma makum. Then you can win the people over. Elections at the Kotokone has. At the side EPL now most party Chelsea, Barca, and the team Juventus near the no. Obu one more Chelsea be no across the carpet no Chelsea a Barca supporter. Me na more Chelsea na me maba Barca. E che kwa na se me mpa omu bia me de me Kotoko no a. Ukuma pembeba Kotoko no a. O se Kotoko. You convert people. You preach we no convert we no. Me say monya ne say ye word answer for. NDC NPP mbo say mo wini a. Adwuma na wasam ye na wasam ye ne ti say asempa tiro adwuma na ye word answer for ye no. Room to room, door to door. Ye won ye word answer for. Oba na odwane ade atwe obesan ba. Ye first say the boy nyum no. Kofi Kinata. Ose nyame so mpa na ye the Bible ba onchen na udwane. Ye word answer for mo ba onchen 100%. Udwane on besan ba. They don't matter. That is how party people NDC NPP should behave. In the history of Ghana, I have seen very solid MPP for across the capital NDC. Obi you know that's on beko. Kakre Samoa, mo generation mo kaino. Kakre Samoa. One of the parachikis omo MPP party no ka hon. Across the carpet eba NDC, besi no NDC. President Akuffo campaign manager. I think that was 2000. Or crossing carpet from President Akuffo last minute called NDC. Papa no poor free malaji. We free mo. There are people who are solid on my crossing carpet from NDC to NPP and NPP to NDC. Solid people. Sadly, they build a party. And yakasa. Francis they say I'm ya una or kasa de wo a radio. So Francis they say no ya Rollins the trainee or trainee Rollins the trainee no Francis they say we NDC mapa. Nya and the latter days NDC ni bio. We NDC ni Francis they say NDC in Tokwane almost strategy in 2003 were Legon. Tamils versus Kwesiboche, Francis Esiam no the enemy, or crossing carpet, Even in 2005, NDC Congress, Kofodia, Francis Esiam, Obeda Samuamoti, yes, Shane, Nentria Saben, the dear. Yet the she Francis Esiam, NDC Fobi, Kofodia, NDC Congress, I say. And of you crossing carpet, no better Samakoti party. Besine Francis Esiam across the carpet, to be across the carpet from NDC to MPP. There's a man, no for Asankegwa, NDC MP was Asankegwa. Yera Asante. Free NDC by MPP will contest here as even MP. Yeah, Alan Chairman, ni campaign manager. Where NDC Boniface Abubakar Sidik. Boniface Abubakar. Where NDC ni mapa across the carpet from NDC. By MPP and on a Alan Chairman campaign manager. Why a minister under MPP or in charge of Zongo development? 80 men na social media and empa coins again. And kika nse hunu. M1 party crossing carpet, converting people from one side to the other. That is how elections are won. That is how elections are won. For udeta no, any time, any knowledge kakrana won for boa party. More importantly, shesa party no so ba obe deliver. Na ma Ghana assistant. Na one cause I won't feel proud. Senka party beba na Ghana yet to say Dubai. Na Ghana yet to say Singapore. Enka one cause na ma obe kunko no wa. Because yes, Ghana na benefited. But party ni benye deal forever and ever in the history of Ghana. The Ghana for nyina hwe ano. The Ghana for nyina hwe ano no. The Ghana for nyina hwe ano no. What you say? And whichever running mate or for MPP or for NDC, the question is why? And about Boma Ghana and the idea do the promised land. It's my Mahama said, this is the vision. The Oba so and I catch him say, if you believe it, and now you don't believe it. You bet you about me until the November 14th. About the
Our beloved country has been hit very hard by harsh economic conditions over the last couple of years. Under this current administration, Ghana has witnessed severe adverse effects due to what we in the NDC and many Ghanaians consider a self-inflicted economic crisis. The high inflation rate, high cost of living, destruction of jobs, debt crisis, and negative impact on investors are some of the effects of this administration's failed policies. The economic crisis has significantly impacted workers and citizens generally. Unemployment rates, particularly amongst the young people, have risen to their highest in recent memory, making it difficult for many to find stable and decent paying jobs. Inflation and exchange rate volatility have eroded workers' purchasing power and have pushed many beyond the poverty line, below the poverty line. The healthcare and education sectors have also been negatively affected with inadequate funding and deteriorating quality of services. Our economy is plagued by high public debt levels, which hinder investments in social and economic development projects. And I give you, for example, in 2016, if you shared the public debt of 120 billion among 30 million Ghanaians, each Ghanaian owed 4,000 Ghana cedis. Today, if you divide the debt of 577 billion by 30 million Ghanaians, all of us sitting here owe 19,000 cedis.
And see, that is President Mahama for you. Said you can carry dinner, and this is what I call on youth in India. Say, yenina, yen momo di say, ye beti me abwa, ama omano etimi enya enkoso na branche bako. Stephen, since you started your political program, you've never mentioned or promoted a single perfect politician who has a good heart towards Ghana or has made. Well, that's not my job. Oh no. You are the best person to decide. Now, maybe the catch us as soon as see an answer or maintain a good politician. That's one good politician now. What I say, my dean Tracho. You are the best judge of your future. Ghana and say US. US and the Nipa Kakrebi, electoral college, determine who becomes the president. Ghana and Ghana system no. Yen yina ye vote ye ba ko bianya sanche obi anti Obani Frank, me nyansa nchen. That's the idea. The idea of one man, one vote, just will be any nyansa nchen yonko. And if you can also decide to be a good politician, it means what Franco Wusu, you can equally decide who is a good politician for you. And that's a very marvelous opportunity. Into what decide the man, now Sanko ya wouldn't himself, no, this one there, a black obese, of course I messed up. Then change your vote another time. And you will be never said the Mekono when you come now. Yena constitution, as much as your constitution where you're problematic, no. But a chance of more I didn't pass a one casa, shoe shine or Messi or me mammy or take was me or the other professor or the other doctor, Obia Nyansan Obia. Obia bottom is the best nyansa. Bottom is the best nyansa to decide on your future. Bottom is the best nyansa for you. And the main tears I them say Yanto Abama Bawumia and Yanto Abama Mahama and Yanto Abama Ken. Decide for yourself. Dia woma wo yire wonananom dia yema wo nti vem na be kire who's a good politician vem na be promote ye ni abema ye first Paul Adumochi promoting go for muni na tem because he's promoting somebody. What you saying? The best thing that maybe we promote you obi anyam papa kra won't promote me papa. What you say? Promote the yema Ghana, and that's what a lot of us miss. And no because approach nobody votes because journalists be and our media house be promote you be. They vote because nipa no wa dem pa obekwo man no ana. Wo betwa so mo man akonanim ana. Wo betime your system structures are betumi am man no afa no ntoma pa fra ana. That's what they do. But ye pe o na be promoting politician we. Say me betna na promoting Mahama NPP for be if ya ye be di matem sa ye me ye kwa di matem. Me betna promoting Bawumia NDC for subedi matem. Me betna promoting Kofi Kwato be subedi matem. You can't satisfy everybody. Ajumani and that's what it is. You can never satisfy obi until wa promote the yema wo. Na wa afa. Say Ghana, hallelujah. All of us will be grateful. Say we promote you obi ma yen. Na nipa kro na bebo yen. What I say anfa better luck next time. Say nya cry, you betimi ato aba another time. Near science system. Because that's the whole concept of democracy. Whoever you want. Mahama asem no kind. Which one do you find believable? Bawumia can be that Bawumia men using digitization as an accelerating point. Say digitization baby omudia duro no. And no betimi accelerate Ghana na konanim. That's also Bawumia's concept. 14 the better so the but Mahama is talking about job creation. He's talking about building the economy. He's talking about so make changing free SHS. No one a year bum. No what me man a cost effective and more money can ye hun chire. So what you say? And no. And the money be that is what will take Omanu to the next level. If you look at me now one kasa so the NDC NPP cry say between now and December 7th, no, they said no. Yen Ghana for 19.5 million, 17.5 million, and you co-post. And yes, choose who will become our leader. 2016, and yes, Mahama try need your uncle. Nana do rami and try me and quay. Nana do buy a try me a quay and more Ghana for years. In fact, let me play you this video of young people are complaining. And that's the beauty of democracy. Say, you're complaining, a breast young to the SSN. 2024, one Mahama Bawumia, you have the same Kokromotina. What the 2 man 2020 no change. 17.5 million Ghanaians, we all decided. And the who share ideas, share ideas. Miss Ghana for no, 17.5 no. All of us went. In fact, the night before, cry a better but now kofa like that. Yakotu decided said this is what we want. You see a try and another be second time you say. Ni mistakes no no. Obetimi asese mu ana. And a baby ebesi no. What I say? And it's a pa another time. Try Mahama. Won't try Mahama. Try independent. Won't try independent. PNCC people. These are all options on the ballot paper. It's meant to be order. Say Obina Atwama, Obina decide amount, and Obina say, and Obina impose candidates. Ghana hire impose candidates. And then even at the party level, crano. And this your MPP, Abano may you obey your money. Ghana hire impose candidates. From Rollins time now, yet Swedro declaration now, Rollins Copedia, Atamos in sa and I want on me beko when me do me do ba me you know where on me beko that was at a Rollins the Swedo declaration if you go e bin CBO NDC from Satan Betin omoto aba e bin amateur 2005 NDC Congress Legon Great All 2003 that was even 2003 heated debate heated contest between Kosibo Trawewi and your friends Professor Mills not Professor Mills 2005 another heated Congress NDC Kofodia I was there me dem cover congresses in heated one again it was contested and Odiobe winnie Professor Mills won again and nobody winning elections about 2008 now 2008 court time by Professor Mills winning second round no MPP Mobemwa from 1996 in fact even 1992 there's been contest after contest to heated and even at the party level no CPP ni PNC ni ade ne PPP omo nyina to about to choose people Ghana national election na ebe no obi impose Mahama ye impose no obaye so be contest ni ya say ye pe no Atamesu wu ye kra na ye say ye pe no kra more na ye to man no we gave Mahama an overwhelming win and obaye after Atamesu wu ye no obetena akonwa no so and a Ghana for kra ya say there be on your change mu no mu change mu enye so be a hypocrite and enye so Ghana for no a choice you have a right to change your mind at any time. Dr. Don Febekasa or chair there was Center for Social Policy Studies, University of Ghana, they go non church and content say baby I want to IMF no. Can anybody create jobs outside of the system? For what is your analysis which you say running mate baby abeduru for NDC or MPP Ashanti region also munina kohe. But now yet na Professor Kwabno Foriata Beka say for MPP there Ashanti region no more dada. Enti ejuma mo be ye no mo de sha have clutch crash Ashanti region mo benya majority vote. Eno ani se nkofo a mo offend omo no mo be sha da call mo na so akopa omo chewo. The best bet for you ni say mo be boa Greater Accra region. Enti Professor chere say the best bet for MPP ni say and come you choose obi from Greater Accra region, which in my case no is looking like obi to say because to MPP mo and cry for no mo MPP mo no so mo vem kofom say cry for parachiki a omaka e wo MPP mo ye ambassador to first Canada na atoshi it will be very interesting to see say NDC what oba running mate no MPP can choose obi to say na atoshi from Greater Accra region, solid woman lawyer ni wa be o street knowledge wo ye typical crania wo nim gamashi gashi just say mamrani ade to be beautiful to see a Ghana the seat of government being the running mate and na Professor there from Paul Boateng Kano and nobody to say Henry Cote actually na Henry Cote yo Greater Accra region no clinic Greater Accra region there it will be beautiful to see how Henry Cote boom no Henry Cote your running mate how it will play to the dynamics because you young can running mate in this Fourth Republic that would be such a very beautiful against that is if President Mahama echusu jena no pokwa my stella now ankofa a first saying a word I said a first saying for what in Kenya but if a word that comes in it probably will give NDC an edge over MPP because that means NDC were northern candidate or Ashanti region running mate because central region or NDC that is tilting towards NDC. It will be beautiful to see this kind of, and this is what analysis are here. So be nase of your region. For instance, Oba, for instance, Professor Jenano Pokwajima, Mahama running mate. Nana Toshi, a friend saying, a running mate, Bawumia running mate, beautiful, two women, solid women, Oma Bra, Juma, Abia companies. Professor Nano Pokwajima, she has trained over me, make us over 1 million young people. She was a lecturer. We're training over 1 million young people. What being when education was them. Yeah, of course, I can't manage a communication, but you can understand some way. Or back them no to say Professor Mills or you're a politician. And to get now politician for you and she's laid back. Oh friend, one friend and beba. So yeah, grooming kakrama a year first saying Professor Jenano Pokwajima say yeah. She will add a branch of I could say a tribal rubbish, but only politics. Ghana politics, no. Send tribal and Ghana you choose northern south. That's a reason. Because Ghana you baby a freba. It's in a regional balance, no. The person be representing Ghana no see divided into two to say Nigeria for the Omedi south and north. Nigeria you know this south and north. You will be me person me but this is just adjectival expression. You will be stupid or foolish not to think about tribal or ethnic issues in Ghana politics. I can't eso. Ni negative na enye, but the positive ne say, if I was south, if I were north, a boy in development, a boy in balancing a contribution. And for the public, you know, if I was south, a just a Professor Mills, a President Rollins, you had President Rollins being a southerner and the running mate at Mills being a southerner. But since that time, no, from President Akuffo time, you know, we've always done northern south divide. South Nigeria for northern south divide. So there will be unfilial waka and you negative and you rubbish. It's just a balancing thing on what my convention at all. Basically, it's if you get a gun. Because after Peter Alajete Koyen, we haven't had a gun man and a gun woman who is solid. I'll bet me I can say, and I she is solid, but on pen once in Bebrenti, and I know I did, but she's such a solid woman. It's in Antoshiba, that's all balance it, Bawumia, the south north balance. Now, President Mahama Job Professor Jenano Pokwadman, south north balance, and I talk of a word I could south north balancer. Then the can say, how are we going to ensure say, oh, me and Juma Nyansa, a word I could oilless, what being. It is a word that could be a businessman who inform or in someone say, no, boy, President Mahama, who is a PR person, former journalist, who is a communicator, who is former president of Abetsina, so vast experience, knowledge. Why do money be that he has experience, he has understanding, he has acumen, political understanding. Professor President Mahama, dear Bakwa President Mahama, a lot of people don't have even Bawumia or be a relationship. President Mahama can call any journalist I know in Ghana or introduce you to he has everybody's number. President Mahama can call any journalist, any businessman, or will be a number. That is how smart President Mahama is in terms of human relations. He's so good in human relations. So with all this kind of background, any experience or one, or back say what the attitude now be juma. Now running mate to see a businessman. Unim said he be juma. Unim said he to me for me alliances. A creative small scale businesses are. Every Ghanaian will get a job in every polling station. And your constituency polling station will get a job. Because you can find German for blueprint near the back. Near small scale businesses. Community be a carpenter or community be a dependent or community be a BA or yeah, mouse because a mini factory. When a big factory. Yeah, Colana Tema 28. Baby, I'm quite man. I'm a fan. Not factory be a phone cones, ice cream factory. It was the first time we saw a cones factory water. Come to number 4 school in China. I'm not cones factory. Mini project bisa. And I think that was the concept that Mahama tried to create with less depth. No, mini abema beku santana and no. Busabeku santana less depth. One of the fantastic projects I got in but just unfortunately, yeah, to me I find Juma mana implementation. No, and I want him Ghana for the Juma say and sa. Ne akwe ni bibi or ne ase no. And every day they always said, I know politicians though. It was always the end deep politicians that you know. Implement the Jumani version and Sabay Juman, the assessor or one yet. Abeku Santana was in charge of their communication. That was the concept that Mahama was small business. And then Mahama was in Kukobo, one tears here. Kukobo per se, or can't say it is mini project. In the smallest form, minute. What kind of a gargantuan project? I had this any now pay. You don't need that. And who see one factory back one? Who see me? Yeah, let us want to be into it. But if it's a mini project, say area beer, say make a come to one in mini factory. Yeah, be a here. Come to 7, one in mini factory. Yeah, entire. Come to 1 one in mini factory. Yeah, toothbrush. Come to 4, one in mini factory. Yeah, toothpick. Some have in mini factory. Yeah, BB for socks. President Akuffo also tried to do that because I was there when President Akuffo commit knitwear garments were whatever. TTL, not a factory and Nankroma, and a tono and a rollins. Almost tono as diversity implementation committee. Almost tono and a goo ye. President Akuffo and Okofa and a man enough for be from Adabla brothers. And no more be a socks factory, no more socks at the JP Penny in Walmart to America. No more socks at the moment. Mini factory. No, na Mahama can. Montias and Timothy Amusin Kukobro. Mahama is talking about a mini poultry farm. And get what area beer is easy to manage, is easy to fund. A creative jobs, 10 jobs to crack. Look at the number of polling stations we have in Ghana. Multiply 10 by the number of polling stations. Every polling station, we are a mini poultry farmer. This is the concept of feed yourself. But Ghana for be beer at the bear politics. Be beer at the bear politics near DATM because instead of analyzing the thing critically, because Germany ko Angela Merkel. Germany almost former chancellor no. And then in penny for one party, a friendly party CDU. This is exactly what the party is. They said they gave this blueprint to Ghana. They gave this blueprint to Ghana. Mini projects. Sikari ya kakredi. Say yanko this sikana to say they Ghana for. This is the concept. My president before they must work by. Yama kakra sika. Mufanye jumano mani ko obidia no akodi. Osine na buy na aba. Nisika na yede ama no nti oji akodi. Oji akodi. Yenji nkoma obi andi. It's just a matter of that the president Kufuor ye no. Ojia. Wo ye taxi cry ye. Na so employ jumano koswa. Ti say wo mom ye work and pay. Why ye susu ato work taxi back on. Wo de ye Uber na. Who said yeah, now I talk back. What creative job? This is the concept of mass work. President Kufuor. This concept has been there by a year. Instead of doing too much politics, unnecessary politics, near the attorney attending dream deeply about it. Let's check why a bit me or mine. Yes, you bet me. How do we add value? No mining konanim. Because President Kufuor by any man President Kufuor, anyone is here good soon answer so. On a President Kufuor hardly so far anyone because on Debia on a Mabry Road. On fire anyone so, but this is the way Jamaiano. It is a Bawumia the Babana digital here Bawumia came. Fantastic concept. We are against Bawumia digitization. India has gone ahead of themselves. India, ahead of other third world countries because of digitization. Yeah, digitization. America says, "Sakawa boy, see, obia kutani computer no ye back and omuye data entry jobs pokeke. Oko America data entry jobs pokeke no. When ya cry na ye just say, would you own just cry na ye $28,000, $30,000 a year. Data entry job. I tell you ma, your boy see omuye sakawa fraud or internet too. They can do this and $30,000 a year. They can get this money. Bawumia can almost say digitization ebedi. Montiasia again, like I'm saying, we be near the insult near the Claudia Diana. Yenya data entry for 100, even quite a 1,000 data entry for. Yeah, the Omuna Kogu Digital Center ho, ewo Accra ho. Near Omunina ya data entry jobs online wa brocheno. Because you don't even need Ubetina America, and Ubetina UK, and Ubetina way. Ubetina Yeduma from anywhere in the world. Internet now there. Yet you said you manage the master 1,000 people no. Omugu data entry now. Okay, so people can call Sakawa. Ejuma any one thing a boy say fraud no. Ejuma ni no mo ye. So the concept of digitization, creating jobs with digitization, is a good one. For the first time, Ghana, Obia kuta Ghana card. Uko abrocha, Obia on state ID in a license. Is the fundamental thing here. Beje fru. Say was scanning, so the head, was scanning yanafa. Chia there, sign it document to hospital crowd, signing a digital. This is a digital era. Oh, like baby, I didn't know. It's baby about me. Person I didn't go do no. Baby, I didn't know until more yellow. And I digitization we go chop. I was here actually. I am coming for tomorrow. Until tomorrow, ni bedu. I digitization. I can't know. Kenya, go and see Kenya. The jobs that Kenya has created because of digitization. In fact, digitization concept. The Mahama crack and one say, I remember very well. My name Mahama co program. And Mahama cast. I say we say. One tier say you want a friend in Ghana. You want health insurance, near what voter ID card. Why we can and what you checking Mahama previous message, he's talked about it. So it surprised me, said last week NDC for are criticizing digitization. This is something that NDC you spoke about. But then you called Bawumia and they are bentia, you cocoa apai, or see a PC in near Seno. Yes, Seno, because digitization, Bawumia the winning. It's a good concept. What dream America level? What dream America ni UK for level? Europe, Norway, Finland, Denmark, Coco baby. Okay, you best swipe. Oh, to idea cross swipe. Who could take some of the project? You may be awkward. Who could take they take card because they want to track your expenditure. It's for the year. No, you can't file or tax. I only say me to A, B, C, D. All your digital footprints are there. Na Ghana for Kroya, who could Dubai crack or tidy? I will talk also I pay. But over Ghana and about Bawumia digitization. Hey, won't you ask it? We it just say Obi Busamami AJ was say what if you what's Alan plan GTP no what of Alan's plan? Yes, Alan plan is fantastic. Again, beyond the casa. I was saying we say near pet time mama Alan Chemu with GTP plan because Alan say trade background. President Akuffo success on one of the brain behind it Alan but being rough. But politics in the I am the papa na can question baby to say and Alan Nyahwe and Alan there. Politics na one who so but Alan or you genius. He's a trade genius no nam a trade genius. Wow, be we need bias about me or some Mahama say one you must use somebody like Alan. So no one so no front this is somebody who is solid. Ni Ghana for it's up to us Ghana for. Choose what you want. And when our data war. Choose what you want. And when our future no war. What I say? Choose what you want. And when our future no war. But first, who bet me as Ghana no? You must win election first. You must win election first. Anything I may no. Say maybe as a 2020 no. And I won't say why a mistake. This is an opportunity. Say 2024. Who bet some game no. Once some way if you term one, I just say 2028. And most of the candidates here who Mahama will not be there in 2028. It's not likely. Mahama will need cry. Say because we're the president, unless the constitution says something different. But Mahama won't baby. In Ethiopia, Mahama they have reduced in a baby and that's the another person. In 2028, there will be a new generation of leaders. It will be Harun Edrusu, Brian Champon, Ebia, Nei Andamo, Fifi Kwetemo. There will be a new crop of leaders. Young, vibrant people are 40s, 50s. By 2028, no, contesting for president will both NDC NPP, no, 40, 50s. And that is me, for me, and I like that. Obia 40, 50s, no, why didn't a sharper? Because the more I win, scientists work as a unia, me cry, I'm a catcher, me, they say, man, and your baby, I'm in kind of first, no, first, I'm a kind of mapa. I think you will kill all the time. Why? Guess no my network ne home. Anything I make us a baby no. Nanti me mama join and I'm so much imagine issues no. Because it's very important. At the end of the day, Ghana na muna ya mudia. You know, kasa say and then cry. Look, you people are the best people for Ghana. Muna mo join Ghana. Muna Ghana ya mudia. The citizens of Ghana are the custodians. Journalists, sometimes you don't have to agree with that. A me grab and say and you're the one that you want. But whichever it is, no more than we Ghana for no, you have a right. Someone will be the best decision makers of after all 17.5 million Ghanaians. We not take a decision for the rest of Ghana for Nina. Because Ghana for Nina, they do what they do. By the end of the day, no more Ghana for no more number take a decision. It's a person will join a link, no, for link not join here, not share with views. Running mate, or who do you prefer for NDC? A word I can say, Jenano Pokwajimai. Eba MPP, who do you prefer for MPP? Who do you prefer for MPP? Kennedy Japan, I'll pass over. And I say, Napo Eba, because Napo's name, Napo seem to be like on the top of the list. Napo seem to be on the top of that list. And Kofo Bebre, but the American, you say, Buzunam, and Omo lobby, Kissing Bawumia, Napo, just ask and comfort lobbyist and Napoba, where the family baby. People are more interested in baby and Napo financial more than say. Na Napo, you better born Napo what deliver and answer your anything. That's what we should be thinking about. That is what we should be thinking. And Bernard, I come here see you talk to my Bernard. My man no man kasa. And ye Wednesday any Monday be not Father Dixon say if you have brand be fire. Indeed. My KPI, no, your friend key performance indicators. Google. That's my KPI. The number one on my KPI is I have no choice but to fire. Fire no say the menya black hole. And I say the makotuni man am a rap. Media political analysis. To me ba me so kakra na me so me force coins. I join coins na yankopon dey am me experience am me over 20 years so. Na me so me dey fire. This is my job and this is why I'm paid. Until don't worry. My name is enye. Rafael Nketia no see free education to us internet just on MPP line. And Ebenezer TMO say can all the way on to the still Bernard Akumiano say you predicted Bawumia what will be the benefit for you. Now me baby I'm benefit Bernard me meeting baby meeting baby me say gram me yare me shada me na benefit ben who as a Ghanaian no in the democratic process of a man you must be part of it. You hear benefit. Ntina de be complaining about who kwaji ska kotwaba. Your biggest benefit is omana sumdwe wom and they see na video bi omu post here. Obi kwani dem pa na confirm one omu. Fortunately, say America do the right to bear arm. It's a constitutional right to omu constitution. Tidipa no situation or chinga papa. It's America oh. American ye. America. Me call America. Every day you see baby. Somebody is killed in America. Ghana, you were heavy no. You were peaceful place. Yeah, appreciate it. Ye ni anu Nigeria for kanano mi post so for be no kan. Was you be koji Ghana visa no or buy sorry for Thanksgiving. This is Nigerians. We never appreciate what we have. Now that bibi beji bubu Ghana no. Ye ni beso bana ye late. Obia pese ya betna. You criticizing Ghana yes because your standard is high. You pese Ghana do abroche level. What you say? But don't just say Ghana. Ghana is one of the best places to live. Ghana is one of the best places. Who from me do airport or Ghana now. Me go to Ghana from and from say, yeah, this is Ghana for you, y'all. This is Ghana, y'all. This is Ghana, y'all. We did for 40 Benkukra and that is out Ghana. This is the country that God created for us. Ukwa brocho ko hoslo. Uwa baba enjoy wa Ghana. Unye ska be nane a yeah. No anu abusuafo. Tudo bi akwa brocho unye ska ka me be si dane ade wa. They enjoy Ghana. Ghana is the and Christmas Kosha African Americans and what diaspora matter ticket to mobile Ghana. Ghana no, we only ask near betting Ghana ye. Into criticize a man in your criticism. What they bois Ghana, men, Macacham, men, the atem, come maybe I'm a tia, attending I am coat. I am a coat, until I change if you were hotter that attending from me ticosi from me, Dimatem, the answer sorry. Naganado, why, Odo do MP and now one a cocat and another short man, Tia the end to any other money. Forget it, attending won't change anything. Mahama mo ba na nkofo bi ka no oh Mahama de antuma no obi kwase office dem ne ade we di president to tiase on tiase we di chop up ndidi wo history oh papa ndi ni history oh nana di ni history his name is in the history books who did attempt that kingdom it will change Mahama ne nana ko ba bia create ni di ebe bie do amana ugina ho wo be wo de aya munim position hu ye dwene o man no in the future Manya bibi abeye yi Isaac ayin kwase if you they all can very true and Steven Obino say this woman is speaking the truth pa I'm in America but if you are speaking the truth me say me who America dey na me yem hye unam krom kra come na akoto ade na usuro ko any day bia obi to me pio emre bi na me wa America che I think that was 2004 now there was a shooter in Virginia oye a friend sniper unima ko Google ni sniper Virginia Okoteke mu anu a sniper no a former military man wa pow no akum me ba America those times 2004 baby am na biara misro because misro say me so my victim Ghana is not like that Ghana your problem kakra armed robbery no but Ghana you can sleep soundly and be happy Kromfo bi be wiya no be fa na de no akọ but we have a beautiful country economy ni na enye ahoche na wo ho na ka ahoche ni wo na adwuma wo ho Ti said ye so anatema factories me see ye bra mpanifo ne me bra pani ye friend shuttle me money din na gaza obi anim what me friend shuttle buza no kire shuttle the man shuttle o sokra no ye adwuma opoki o so o ya kola no ye adwuma opoki Stephen Obiyeje I see you Stephen I see you me chia pa salute no ye adwuma opoki o ya kola o me bra because we had a multitude of factories whatever Emi atamage ye wo me otema. Me card that tema general to koyo be hu. Tema there were pocky no mo ye pocky. Ye wo ice cream bi na ba ku bi a wo di to anu ma na aho. Na e wo tema. Ye wo na ye yankola na mo ye advert bi Prez dadwa. Company bi o mo ye nadwa. Dadwa Prez ko na den me refi nyum no kra. Omo tema mo ye nadwa ni nyina gu. We had a multitude of factory. It 293 ye ho come 9. Ekwa ashama kra na akofa poki abenya adwuma ye wanya hwe kra pra obenya adwuma ye di nyina gu otema the country is dying factories are dying but we have a beautiful country you will see a preserve no do to about this should go into the decision who vote no Oh, ko push for selective reanimator. Let this go into it. Let this go into it. Let it go into it. Men ne bibia say, would you be bedi atam bra tell us if you men I think you know me let it go into it. Near more man or man in America for Ghana. They enjoy Ghana because they have the money. Ghana a problem in any money. It be the kwacha, it be the money. That be all. If money there, Ghana will not get problem. If money there, Ghana will not get problem. Money be the only problem. Obi fi Europe, obi fi America, obi fi you want or back Ghana or enjoy because on money. Must say times I 12. $100 now, pound now, times 12, times 40. They enjoy it. Sika wa ah everybody. Factories now. This is our agenda should be that the next presidential candidate should be. That is why I can Japan ideas now no can good. But I know Bawumia has similar ideas. I know Mahama, if you know, can say job creation, similar ideas. Or bad, this is what he will do: creating jobs, supporting the young people, building them up. Let them create and create and create and create. Create one job and let the job create another. Create one, let carpenter no fun. I'm a carpenter to create another one. Pogas money idea omoye furniture. Pogas Ghana factory. Waye nkonya. Pogas be nkonya school, furniture school. Yefa pogas nko America, yefa nko UK, nko sua polish and the omoye baby factory. Government will help you. You be for pogas factory. Pogas training school. Wow, person sua carpentry be abo into our savulugu or wasangegwa kro. No so another version of pogas. Wafa nipa 2 job creation be no. Wafa 4 job creation be no. Wafa 6 job creation be no. Mama ye nyina ye mo Ghana. Ateni ani de jai. Etwam eye old news. MY okwambia so. Eti mpesa mo join ya na mo nyina mo share mo views on that. I'm saying Dr. Fair, what join here? Dr. Fair, good evening. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm okay. Before I be joining our dog, my main brand away and so also be sure sharing the views. Boss, good evening.
Good evening, Fia.
Aaron Mboa.
Yeah, Aaron.
Okay.
But I suppose what can send me a many from the say we would think beyond the box, especially when it comes to job creation. Now, internally, no, we have the things we need to even build the kind of communities we want. The question is this: now, the question we must ask is, how do we as individuals, as collectives, even from the family context, begin to think of alternatives? Because the problem is that all this while we've always been looking up to the government, but I believe in also economic alternatives from the grassroots level, from the home level, from the individual level. There's a way you can be thinking about how to build solidarities, how to build smaller kind of socio-economic context. For example, one thing in Ghana, as a churches kind of thing, churches, for example, they have won the loyalty of the people.
Exactly.
People
I like that idea you are coming up with. Say churches be a mini factory cry. Imagine the number of churches we have.
Yeah, their members pay their tithes without compulsion. But Ghanaians, we don't pay our tax. If you talk about tax, everybody's complaining. But church members, they pay their tithes Sunday to Sunday. They give to support whatever church programs they are running. The question is, how can't we translate that into building smaller economic like factories, industries? One thing I've observed and say, for example, do you know, say all the Presbyterian schools and the Orthodox churches in Ghana, the schools they established, and up to today they are functioning. Up to today, you cannot think of a second cycle institution, and you will not think of these missionary schools. What are these organizations doing? So I think that in as much as we are looking onto the government and say they will build factories, the existing civil society organizations, churches, for example, they have the loyalty of the people. So
Aaron, your suggestion governments no ban politicians, they should build an alliance with the churches.
Yes.
And then Sikano more resources, but they all can to some extent, some Methodist say, I think more Danwell Insurance, a Methodist church for their Fidelity Bank, a Action Chapel for their. So they are doing it. But for instance, instead of say bank near and I churches near farming.
Yes.
Yeah, they even a more. Imagine the amount of money we spend on importing rice. A more.
Yeah.
Over $200 million. So I'm telling you. South Africa Ghana. So that is where you are coming from. The alliance between the politician, government, and the church, so that we can harvest the best out of the two.
Yeah, and it will work because we look down the history. When the missionaries came, the things they established in the name of the church, people have loyalty, people have that connection. There's no country that has ever developed outside a certain kind of religious context. The government must find ways to tap into that in a more creative way and not just leaving everything up to IMF. The problem is you want to industrialize, but you are going to IMF, you are going to these people who want you to even remain at a certain level, because you can't talk about the West without talking about the South. They need you to be in a certain South status in order for their position as the West, you know, to be maintained. So the question is, how do we build alternatives? We have the people, we have the loyalty. So I guess, and also when it comes to Bawumia and his running mate, I think say at this point, you know, NPP should think of maybe talking to Ken, because we are thinking about Ghana. It's a Ghana idea, it's a Ghana policy, it's a Ghana strategy. So NPP should think about talking to Ken to consider maybe running with Bawumia to lead the party, because Ken is also having good ideas. Mahama as well, as I mentioned later on last time, Mahama has already attempted what he can. He has been in the government for all this while. The question is, when he comes back, 4 years, he will tell you that he's using it to reset. He's using it to readjust. And 4 years will pass away. Now, NDC will have to bring a new candidate who will also come and propose on one ideas. The question is, at what point are we going to take off? So I guess we should think about these things as we begin to consider our development strategy and program. But I believe in the alternatives.
Okay. I mean, I was Aaron, no, me call Dr. for Honoma, and I like Aaron concept no, they ban say ideas, and ideas now the the most important thing they say, and I like that because churches are Ghana very influential. Said okay, and sorry, the university. What about a university? The university is growing bigger and bigger. Yeah, now for person criticizing Otabe. Now, I will never join anybody support any comment against Otabe. Because you can't say Canadian Japan the Otabela no. A lot of the people who even attack Otabe no yemu kota, no ma yemu have, and they will never even do it. They will never do it. Papa University. So what he has done, the jobs he has created with Central University, and can nipa mugu on come back him. If you look at Ghana education, the contribution he is making to education. Why will be a nursing school first, not nursing college. So one we need more people like that. And that's what Aaron is talking about now. And I like that idea. Say, churches will say, "Do make us a Methodist or more bank any other Action Chapel or more be." You may not agree with a concept and then agreeing, but if they converge, no more creative jobs are. That the number the can as this can you sika boni bi or you sika fin bi or we ase. You sika fin bi or we ase. Sika bi sika. Sika bi sika ntinipa no contribute to minor. Na so man ni beko na nim ni enya adwuma Ghana for be ya ade uke na namwan kra se mo so no so namwan ya so no so ono kra there's a charge against him as say omo ne na twi namwan kra ya be so no so nti no Otabela ye ne de create a university he has a population ahe ko hwe miocho me de me tetamanti minim ba okay can go and look at the number of jobs that have been created there, the number of jobs o me create wo. So he has done his part. The question is why nebeyendi join him in a Dr. for online article, but just make a commentary about it because mona moye expert na moye research no. Dr. Fene the person and na okoye research and ka say Mahama olidi a friend saying Bawumia already by 3%. It's not just NDC then na ba ko e wa ba mu. But say the na error on ka say Mahama they were exhausting ideas and they a matter of choice. Ofo say why exhausting ideas at this the time also campaigning my party. Now party aba now party so aba be dey say oh yeah ye friend say over to for me who comments but say actually comment me san ba be kan bim dachi hine no say if your NDC and NPP cannot help us only Mr. Kofi Kranten and our vision no obetimi adwene o man dachi ho Kwame Oduro say yes I agree he will go and study so he will be unavailable for 4 years the Canada Japan supporters say kan nko ye onko sua de mom be ye Bawumia campaign bia emma no Abrante future leaders or say boss you have spoken but please we are talking honorable Ken we are taking honorable Ken to school to learn how to talk nti Bawumia pa the second be boa no no aye campaign bia man pa de nya de beba so enya de beba so e wo kwan bia eso na asase join us say Ken he is not a presidential material also asase join is also views no like I'm saying no everybody is entitled to their views just I maybe did obi papa tem cause any all right no obi so all right so no so extra na dey Mr. Hansen producer pastor check it don't for the line article cause obaso say an line article ti check mami ka obi o say beer dey no ane dey club beer and one club eti club here si bro nya nyina o ne wa na echele to beer no chele beer no fiegu glass grom mane nya sharp sharp na ehuru no beta ni ano ano mu wi akaso ya club beer dey beer we are here crown no so the 10,000 Ghana cedis as him you see kanako just text it o text number no ko a short code no so I na uko enjoy club beer bro nya nyina club beer no o ma se mo kan no na as I said, my kind of messages and Richard Kunto say, if I think that the best is Alan, but we are so centered on NDC and NPP say, you're new afrafantono who cranny opportunities or work for us until you're new to obey me at the Amaye. All right, Judas not say them talk about Kofi Granting and then the plans. In fact, Kofi Granting Bebahanum next week. Or Bebahanum next week until we have all the time next week to talk. When you had any Kofi Granting program, and somewhat I'm damn Odro. Was it good evening if you also inflation or how much okay as I said inflation is almost 40 the last time not a swati banaba I think 40 point something to approximate almost 41%. That's inflation Ghana and America no young people no baby before imagine go away so even the number of jobs that are lost every day yeah fair didn't cost NDC NPP Shirado me say politicians don't yeah America no unim de bi mu ni mu enka Yama be one man, dada. Opposite Saponsing. Vim Dr. Bawumia is the best to win massively for Ghana. Look at young people talking about unemployment. Oh, they
na sa ebia yanka say ebia ye discalo come boys ye come boys iska about roboso ye kaji che boys in this cano enke si bebia woman boys 20,000 ebia woman 20 million wo come 10 million obedi ska no obesa enti mo bie edwuma bi na boy ne ye every month bia onye kakra odo to ezibena eboboa chinde abatoro boso a na wo frefre youth na wo chenye ska no anu mom embo oman no ye da chini youth empenfo no ye dan bokọ
abato ne ade no ne mpenifo no etuetu ska no ne nyina no enkosi aga enti san kampenifo na wo man mu no ombetumi ayo madwene baako na enkonkoye NPP enkonkoye NDC na ombeka amadwene abom na nkomo kreti enjuma na boys na wo kuro mu nyina ne maya no etumi ayebia anka mingi ndi se ewudie bebrebe aba oman mu anka bekoso sa because efa sa ne man wunti no obi ne ho akyere no okasa kura obekasa nyankopon ni ho esan se osore koba nso natin hwi mfirimu ma
say obewie nanka obema natena fie no obewie no nanka wasi warehouse nanka wode ne kum so ya se ni do kosua ye no na was support no so ya se o support no I think say no mo bebo say obeja ni pama no sa nanka wasi warehouse owie school na jumani na wode support no I think say no bebo say obewie o na oyoba kra na akokonyim obi masusu a na okada na wakuchi okada enipa bibiri like akoba okada ne amode mo ho hyehye drugs bibiri ama emfaso school omokoye no bibiri enya mfaso so ya say nti aban si se bia warehouse na baby bi adan kese bi na obe free school aba no na wadwumani no so ya say na wa support to say na obekoba ne obe nanti just like that no
kalam say ase bibia nkoso youth obi anya adwuma utwa ba tax bibia obeye bia acha so aman na yetim ne de mpanifo no sabe yehu so mo yankwala so mo yampanifo mo die ni mo aboyo so mo ba so mo be on ba aba career dreams so dia o mo yehu se ye ni pani bia obebo obi anto obi aye na ade anu ohun so ni pani ono ankasa no kokonko
mummi adwuma boys nam ha adwuma kura mo bepa me aye krampa katua ni susa. By the end of the year, no, of the end of the month, no, uko efia utima, light pay, water pay, or renting, na petty nyema ba ku mienu bia ubetokura mpo na easy. And this what ya kra na se kumase, na se rent, na bia oni backup family bi mu anase obi enu a oboa wa. Obi beka se bia wani na wa anase bia ode ablabo no body bia da bi country ni etim no bibia sei. Bibia say ntipeni kura ka asema asem papa kura fan yo because obeka asema yo on support wo ko bia so no waja wo na at the end of the day no he say wo fan futu da bi enti afutu kakra me kan so wo ye babunu and I say we ankra na we adwuma but modern so be free country mu na enya man peni for no momfa na at the end of the day no mo mabusuafo na nkoto mo ba
nti asem amrante ne kan se enya ma omo no mo mabusuafo nkoto aba mpese wo join here na che say what do you think wo dey na ope say ope say NDC ne onya ne running mate no mba what is your priority wa friend na wa ma parties no priority one kasa friend na ma parties no priority what do you want to see say Bawumia so na ope na say Bawumia kofa say ne say napo say Dr. Duchumo say ne say Brian Champo say hwan no be fa no whoever obefa no say ofani pakroni we are what do you want to see gender ben na opese what do you want them to do because you are starting a man for agenda obi aba obeye do no pe so what do you want to see what kind of governance do you want solution ben na ope o my ben na ope nkoso ben na ope royal mama sita I see you what I see you bra ne entie views ne issues are also person also the joining Stephen to foresee in fact Nanado any has disappointed Ghanaians but John Mahama is not an option alternatively they scary 7-4 on a comment no obia on a comment Nana Yaweje on also need the NSFM in 2000 election same as in Accra Polytechnic or say some of us in Accra Polytechnic went to voter region for the second round election. I've been in Ghana twice, and one thing is getting harder is bad roads. Okay, I'm saying sister, we or say 2000 elections. Okoye Juma, our voter region. Now there ba kwa besi no betimi aka bad roads at Ekum Ghana for. It is very true. Ghana there bad roads there. A problem kesi pa na. And when a royal mama sita can Ghana they hear Jesus. In fact, it's true. We need Jesus. We need Jesus. Because I didn't yet nipa na woman cry didn't yet. And yes, but your leaders is about for. Kwame Oduro say Ken will not share his pragmatic economic ideas with anyone. Someone to a manwa next 4 years and what dakra monko penkro for more campaign mamo. He will not do foco for you people. Or think kwakusis devia now this government there. No. We need a new face. Okay. Will kokromotim. We new face. Do 7 December. Puma new face. Simple. Mamo make can say. Namon san konkoto. Sa na mo year 2020. Mo year demonstration. Sa Ghana youth. Do 2000. Na mo koto man anadu pro ya. Mo wi an masa be message. Ma be video na mo di attempt. Tina na anadu huma na osano. Ye. Ne nyom no kwa de say. Oye. Osasa koto no we experience politics who say mo be can so do am ba gi one city makoto we must change our character change our voting pattern and change our convictions ya nchegi na sika ya dia politician we be wi ade abrɛ o wi abɛbrɛ o kwense no onim say yen kwense no de bro ye so o wi ade aka no akokodi afa na mo yam say na we yiri kuta bag we na konkuta den oje kwense no refuse to take money and vote on your conscience. Politicians they will fear you. Say, hey, Charlie, for money, why bow? Say, the woman just go. Vote on your conscience. After Jimano see, they are complaining, but those delegates didn't vote for Kennedy. Kennedy Nankasa crack bone. You see, this coordinator GDC Kennedy Nankasa coordinator Amuna Mubaha and I can the ideas. Coordinator Yamani Sika. Koye Juma. Now candidate Kennedy Japan so him so no why ideas near there. Obetimi aba boa Ghana. Wo no wakojis Kennedy. Wo coordinator wakojis ka wadi. Na no ya na ken nipa ba ha no be kan sa say mu ese coordinator no kra wajis ka wadi tie.
Bre kwa ene omadi nkomo ame ehu se. Nipa ne pi kwa anto aba amfa ma ye because sika yeye coordinators na this come more so money channel. Omanye.
Coordinators need this cano.
I'm telling you, Afia, the way you busie fumo. Me say, me what Afia, ponkwa right, pon. Nipa ye in charge of ye Accra, ye a coordination no. Ponkwa sika offer 55,800. It's a kind of deal. I'm telling you.
Wow.
Now, this is the cycle, a course throughout the whole of Ghana. It's yellow, yenimuse. se crack and crofona ye di juma bi share o monsa no se komo ye ne se ne se na komo ya and kebia there was going to be a difference in
And you can't call for no. I'm not coordinators. You can't call your duma where this can. This is the attitude of Ghanaians. You can't politicians. You can't for. You can't politicians. You can't for. Dog don't fair. I feel you. Dog don't fair. Saying you na ye. Dog don't fair. Saying system na ye. So light no work out in mammy.
Sir, I want me to come.
I just
I mean about
yeah.
I want to go.
Yeah. Una me le go for am be near you wa so be ba be chere issues too much na we dey any time continue. But your mind, this we go a year. For we are research about social policy, to be on the political. The last one now we are now Mahama Lidi NPP for no 3%, not 9, and about 3%. Says I'm called running mate. We are research, who running mate, anything about it. Say him a beko and I say come here and a bay yana.
Yeah, minya ba mamina was na menchia ona utie nyina na momfanche me kakra menya clash of program seriously and
when you are back to okay, I appreciate it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm researching common bibini edi na as me January 2022 no. Me na ma na me hu say era Bawumia no 75%. Ana era me keka me no design komo we da. Ana August 2022 baby so no. October 69. October 69 na the whole of the year 2023 there me national survey. Na me no kwara ni.
No na Mahama wa he.
Satamana or 75 no in NPP no. Na Mahama elidino about 10%. But Obenya 69 ewo NPP na Mahama ene no gab no I decline to 3%. Na me ne ukasa sisi ide this year menye survey. I'm not so sure which of the two is leading. Na me hu say
last year ne dia na Mahama lidi Bawumia. Hello doc. Hello doc. Oh doc where you not to call me yapa doc. I don't know say Nkrofo one mama na fire sa no match woman ububum. Doc. Doc. Hello doc. What's the main can?
Yeah, me hu say on
Oh, doc, where you need to call? Ow. I need this information pass. Ow. I was having cow be just now here live on okay 101.7 FM. Yeah, chance dog don't fair. Ahumano ebe banu me saka wo fansa me ko no hosisi aya wansa na ye ne na kwakọ twetwe but na me catch am si bia de bronye and one crop. Dr. Professor Afrejan okay no almighty Professor Afrejan yemfa no bi onom de utumi say bi papa bi de no one crop. Enti Christmas nyina crop we be enjoy na no cry there you say heaven there is no beer. That is why we'll be drinking all the beer. Jama me kwani obi a mention na no monsa because me no maton sa that is and the one me no asem beba enti no me kwa ape ba me kwa my endo so say beer there no one crop ko me papa ti ase no beer ni Guinness and one na yi no one crop just ono man no responsibly na fa nyansa to enum beer no nkobu apepa boni bia ko se beka law no be chew do obedam otunu legally so oba ne benya wo be hwa akola no enti no responsibly me say dem beer there no one crop omo check 10,000 Ghana cedis bro nyina me mane pa ho ne sika no ho de kromo ehye inflation over 40% beer no 10,000 GB na fa ko adwetire na fa oba obra fa me ba ho sisi aba dog don't fair where you need to call it na me say it after the last time no na Mahama lidi Bawumia 3
exactly na satam no na yura Bawumia in NPP na no so atiaba 69%. Ba na me wari shi mu business
oh the network if Bawumia Digitization ya miamu
e just share ma inflation no
dog ku share no bia ka chance digital no ya wo miamu Ghana internet na gina so
yo on the last year no of an inflation no cost proper could 54 sabra me no ka say about 38.1 but still no e hard now the Ghana for so do na no no ku just no se just so share
38 oh.
Yes, yeah, na nti na ama bibi aba, we aba na we aba. Iti ma menka ne se saa nema no, nema entimi mmoa yewura Bawumia. Nsensem esisi ye. Enhye da mmoa no papa. Enu nti na ama menka nse ne popularity no etiba fom no. Na dezi a omakoyi ni as am flag bearer there. Minim said there omo hye ebe ya omo be sha se omo campaign na bi omo cheche Ghana for nsensem in the next month or two, I'm putting together a team to do a nationwide survey. In Sakasike bi America, I'm sure say eko animu no metimi ni we share di nkomo pi ama ebedi nkomo na ya hwe the Ghana for person am obeye omampanyini in the after Nana Akuffo Addo. Yeah.
But dog, in your experience, no, running mate for no, reset ni be actually say ya mo the vote ni be beka ho ana. Me pese analyzing the based on what it say
Papa. I'm running mate mu hia papa. Professor na eya de I mean owa ni modern mo a odi beka Yewura John Dramani Mahama ho na. An said an kwani mu bi artist the Yewura modern mo Yewura John Dramani Mahama de bo a Yewura Mills no. Yewura era je na entimi amfa saa modern mo na amoa Yewura John Dramani Mahama. O share NPP side a Yewura Bawumia modern mo a odi bo na Ado no na sombo pa. Wo da yehwe the first ne efe no northern region no. The region na efe northern region na ya chemu ami abaye north east. Yewo north and then Savannah region no. Ewo constituencies mako I think say either 33 or 32. I think that 33. If I'm right, it's around that. Na tama na Yewura Bawumia eba akunu mu a omugbo around 2008 no. Na MPP were only 3 seats. They had only 3 seats. So and so yeshema na nsenya 2020 no eko awie no MPP ewo I think 16 seats.
Okay.
Either 16 or 17, they have one more seat higher than NDC. That is a omutimi ni NDC abeche mupa mama benye bi kra che NDC. Abra first no more 3 no. Na saa de ni nyina na Yewura Bawumia ho do a sabe ni nuama omo osremu ewo ma no. Na ama MPP abe so popular ewo extreme saa no. Enti saa anamon no na yekoya nimu me MPP they say omu betimi adi nimu a efe gina Ashanti region so say make say omu bi 8 a so omu next elections no ejina Ashanti region so meaning the year 2020 Yewura John Dramani Mahama winning 9 regions nine regions na winning we ni nyina no na OBT MPP just a little over 1 million votes in 9 regions because the kind of regions now Mecca Upper West Upper East Mono East Volta OT Greater Accra okay kasa regions ni nyina boma 9 no in total no OBT Nana Akuffo Addo just about 1 million votes. Ashanti region kwa to be clear that deficit. Because the difference between John Dramani Mahama and Nana Akuffo Addo Ashanti region no na almost around that figure. In the Ashanti region the amount of MPP TBT NDC over 520,000 votes no ejina Eastern region na ebegu so no. So on the Ashanti region te eka na no na regions na mebubo odini no northern region Savannah
one region it's not 9 regions ni nyina
eka kakra bi nko de te ka no eka kakra bi because sa 9 regions no Yewura John Dramani Mahama ABT Nanado over 1 million votes a little over 1 million votes and Nana Akuffo Addo so Ashanti region kwa no OBT Yewura John Dramani Mahama a little over 1 million votes. Naturally say one region kwa no we timide whole votes no aba be clear sa deficit no. Enti the amount omo de win here naturally say afi Eastern region Central region na Nana Akufo Addo win here, Eastern region, Western region. E won kakra no mo de win here no ne bono ne ahafo no. Okabo mu no na wa beat Yewura John Dramani Mahama over 500,000 votes. Eti sa akansi a ekoi say am MPP for am 8 me omo running mate no. Say ofree am Asante Memu. They don't have any choice.
Oh, okay.
Omo ye mistake. Na say Alan the butterfly no G Asante Memu so that is the end of MPP.
Wow.
In the contest.
Wow. And now I'm who the videos so eba no on die o am say o tiko die kakra no. Near maybe all your ground and yes small cry. But a dog, how about NDC way? NDC way. Should almost find central region now almost switching because people have mentioned a word because NDC so targeting Ashanti regions almost almost unique kakra Ashanti region. It is almost more so kakra no take advantage of Canada Japan supporters no more MPP now they can grow in Ashanti region. Should they also go to Ashanti region for running mate?
That wouldn't be bad for them. That wouldn't be bad for them, but they straight to the kakra is omuye saaswa. That's a central region for so ebufu anti ombe say omu make that decision na a central region for ebufu. Central region for bufu. How much are we going to lose? Than say you be find something and something no. I'm yes. I'm Oya Santini, but Oya Santini papa. And class anti-void you won't hire to ha. O remu o so much. Uno me kasa Santia. I'm chairman Sabuzuma. Swami Abontinizo Omabo Amambo. Akwawe de say Joe Wise. Oko be choir. Wasinte e be choir Abontinizo. Obi anim no. So what I say. Napo. Exactly. Okay. Exactly. Not just anybody. Owo di ni danu say I'm Ofi Asante Memu keke.
Okay.
So what I say. It is a NDC make star e na omu hwe yie hwese. Nipa ne ye fa no no. Wo ye obi aye omunim na Asante ne danu so keke na say wo ye Asante ni mapa.
Okay.
Ansana omaja exactly ansana oja na je ya to because na je no so mo fa no no. Anya hwe kra no central region for no so unim say oman to ama Mahama because central region the Mahama no mo penasem. Because now uhwe ma ohun ye koto aba no na NDC e wo only 4 seats per no central region. And so na me no can say NDC were more seats in central region than MPP. The anchor ye ni ye abana am presidential ni de over 5 million no omu vote ma Nana Akufo Addo. E dey no kire say still no omu odo e ma NDC am central region. So ukoyi ma mini free ho. They were Canada Japan cause we campaign ama MPP no otisimo central region is say no musi penasem na.
Yeah.
Any ebema ebema NDC so ho akokire no pa.
Enti the NDC better so mbe maintain Professor Jena no pokwajiman.
Semi yo mu futufuo pa da sama kemeka akire omo no.
Okay. Now dog where there before I be compensate me jaw because me say what bre was so before me jaw no President Mahama call a TUC no can job creation so they encounter one am ye economics amuni mu na me fa of amre mu also be create jobs also be review I don't know just if you give me a summary of that but o can be so about debt creation meaning say also why you do about a canon see a check Ghana kana say nyina ye de ka 19,000 so what would you say about job creation is say na IMF can the future government even get the space to create jobs and because of IMF and say Osuno enumuye. Pacho mami just a quick comment. Next week measure that my time.
And next week na mama me time na canon some no dey Yewura John Dramani Mahama me na nka me nko ho. Say na me kan sisi a na me kan mo video bi so say e kasam no okofa ba na akwese akwa bi a na obatankwa nche ba bi na e de wo ja no to wo ja otu aguo. Ame wo ja wonan ama wa ye kan obi ko twa mu na okoyi mframa na waje di na ti se da ama habon Yewura John Dramani Mahama e kasam ne borrowing na idie ne records nye ti me ne pan kamen ko e hot pa na se de any time nto da ko uma me time na me be chire mu a debt to GDP ratio mbe fa no 32% uduru 70% you are in debt crisis 2014 na ye do debt crisis I mean Yewura John de kunkufo be fa no 182 or the akwa epic emi ya de kan che ma You come in high, your debt to GDP ratio in 2006 constant prices. By the year 2008, I'm an MPP free, so then 32. Here I don't have any mama mobile fire no. Almost 2014. Now I could do 71. Am I could do that crisis? And nothing you call IMF no. So what I say? And the year I don't have any mama, the idea fear nine. Ghana was in serious debt crisis. It mean I'm a taste and all kinds of no. Mesre na mametam yen na mintiminya daje encheche mu ye na me cheche mu no mema figures ama amanfo akọ Bank of Ghana website akọ pick no ma de atuomonfo enye same ne free me e ho de ye wura dondamani ma me na nka me nkọ because ne records ho ne nye osaka inflation asem say enema bo ayedene tama obe president July 2012 ya ye wura mills enya ne ba bi ko nyame fa ne currency. Now inflation at the end of 2011, they 8.8%. Papa Bedi at the end, every year inflation was going up. I'm here at the money, mama. A consura could do 17.7, 2015, 2016, and about from Kakraba 16.4. About 16.4, no, you run another buy. Obeso muno. The following year, inflation as a tiako. A conformer could do 7.9. Yeah, it is the lowest inflation Ghana had recorded since 1992. Yeah, September 1992. 28 good years record. And yesterday, in December 2019. And sana, yone ya abai eba, yone we so, obia, this will be on person at the Obakana Cre. Mammy, I know, because I fear. Oh, US. Winning Amania, US abai nemu. This May, Joe.
Hello, Doc. Hello, Doc.
Biden had to go to more US for the
digitization. Do baby and a bit
time 100 years. And can US yeah the 14 in debt and obligation. And can US yeah the 40 in the debt and obligation. And Joe Biden had to go and plead for debt healing. Yeah, sat almost granted Friday. Saturday he had to go to work to sign it into law. So the from Monday go in the US. I'm NDC 40 on the debt payment. You are John Dramani Mama when be I'm SCVC. This year I'm a World Bank I'm IMF Omusia Mudia Omuya Nami Obi 10 days. On my Mark 91 by Obi the finance minister, Obi the central bank, and in the opposition crop for by Emma maybe who I'm a test or Becca said Sabi on the and some no Nema Koye or Masoye. Oil prices are cost no. E can be na Ghana ama of an inflation and an amsrono. Zero on the money mama bet me a catch the Ghana for say. So only then call on the war and fang on and boy didn't know I'm saying Jasono. Quebeco work of my yatiswama Ghana, there are many problem. Na cannot own media because it's a Ghana no and now ban the top true. A BDC. No corner say Yatuma. Also ba on me ton of as a ton about the or ton about dinner Ghana Nico ton and board dinner. Transport to work through. Uko mi krom dama ekofa na uko ne de bayire echa Ukraina wo de faka wo bedu Ukraina ukaza wo betone a de bo bekosoro na ama Ghana ahochira ba no doubt about that but say ahochira no yebu say so ye radondamani mama oba no aduro no obetimi ana because time na bibia nsi wi ase no every year under his watch inflation was going up na sabire bibia nsi no e de na kire say this time ko no a ko betimi aya ama na ba fom minua asam sebe next week yamo modina yenko Bank of Ghana and website yenko fa figures no na Ghana ni bia anti ase ni enyansa Ghana ya kase ye de ye yo fi nsem temti se sia ye yo fi bibia na ena ye ko ejoma eden no ena de en kwa na ye kai yes ayemwa o man because you radondamani mama na dika kase as a Ghana for ye yo fi nsem tem na no question is obi ankohwe Bank of Ghana obi a wotie mi bia John Dramani Mama ebe president na inflation 8.8 every year it went up a consumer company said the coin na na do buy no said the mekan no the only time na do inflation ebe higher than John Dramani Mama last year February and na record inflation of 15.7 yeah na switch John Dramani Mama dia uja 15.4 15.4 no for almost 6 years na nanado inflation was lower than the Ojai. Last year, na Koba said, yeah, the cost. When you Ghana, US, June, Obia Oche, maybe I won't US, June, 2022, US recorded inflation of 9.1%.
Yeah, 9%.
And that was the highest.
UK 9.1. Yeah.
That was the highest in 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
Highest inflation in 40 years. In two parts, so we now will hanka. As some see ma, if we are fanana, baby, abutu, and we then can obey. Almost as they say, no, I mean, politics near ye, and I go back, and near my identity as I walk. By a sena or car, ya on your realistic, a crass at the bayer, a yania, yanus, ye nimsik as I'm cacano, ye beep, you know, I'm costly because me tear some no. Me tear ni some na me beep, you know, costly. Says I will be a 1 year, I will take out there, Obi Chama. Who go dinner to Cocaza day or Nipaqua time? Who go dinner to Cocaza a day? I'm a habon say. Seriously, next time or Babon China, I mean, you come again. Oma Ninsamu Energy Okofa, I mean, Okofa inflation as I am be the catch and say, Obua. I mean,
they want to mean creative jobs now, or cannot.
Just no, I dear also or the ebe creative. Obemia Juma 24 hours.
Yeah,
very good. Very good. Obi anya bi da. Ono also obey ntimi nkase. There be ana say bibi sana. Problem kakra me won say. Me ne wo kasa me kira policy. Me kira advanced public policy and analysis at the PhD level. E wo legon. Me say kira public policy and analysis at the master's level. Me aba. Say obey policy a ye hwe external environment.
Okay.
Ni ahwe internal environment. And sana you put it in place policy.
Okay.
Now minim say ebia omahwe ni nyina because Ghana street lights cry intimi so. Me ne uka say street lights nyina dum. Krono nko a and the filling station me ne uka say omo nyina atum. The filling station ru na watum. Nye say bia am sabi wajimi o. Wonim say obi a amanfo ba beto ama ne nema akoso. Enso so wo ba no mo dituo. O mo dituo ba be si so. Enti sa policy no e de ben hye ne wa ya ye be so street light ye be camera o ba bia me say me for 10 billion a betimi afa na najo e de afa car e free me fie say me de come akola akota de. I mean you need to look at.
It's a fantastic point because it has other implications. I am fair. They are okay, very true. Policy for you na najo.
Exactly, what me 50 preoccupation o man na o mu ya 24-hour more no. Almost security no bi ni ha o ya ha yeji ema yi ko yeji akwa akoto ade abeton kuma se ma ni etwa omu okwam ni aburo omu na yaje omu sika na oman ya ensem se ewo mu no 24 hours na we dey ba na fe kro no ye twam na ana se wo bibia wo di be security pa te ebeba sa ensem no beba so dia ene na security no obema mu aye dene ama me se mi wo kuma se a betimi enya ahoton so say betimi afasika 10 billion agumika mu e de afa kwaso de abankranza me ba be didwa wa bra bibia ensi
Doc mama na say next week no me nyini say na obibia be clash na betimi enya adaje ma ye da se bebre doc
evajo
John for Chade Olegon doctor for and PhD for no chiro ma de ne masters for Center for Social Policy Studies. Who say Ghana to the education, no? Because the FAPM can say pa ni Legon, obi do na Ghana for do na Legon ye ko enye Legon na tech and I Cape Coast University. Any idea there? Nti ochade oho. Ofa mami nti o.
Yo. Evia be chawo. What you got?
Mejozo.
Yo, we can't kakra showdown with a running mate no. Before say you are winning no. Me sure say also you be a running mate no will have to be very your friend say obia sabi onim ye oye enye kasa keke so obia onim ye oye obia oye efficient na what they say why you be that na enye also bu kasa keke but ye share
na ya man abeda north South, no. Why would you feel say I'm selecting it?
Minimum there, yes. To say guys about the uncle Free Asante, no, that's all right. But over Free Asante Krana, fast Antinibia, Obetimi Aye Juma, and yes, President Mahama says he's in a very tight corner because the previous running mate, professor, they say one fana, if you because I didn't one fana. So no mission, we say more academia, no, so no money on my a different kakra. We here will be to say Bawumia Beboa and another. Bawumia Nana or Kikano. So I say, or as vice president, what in Inca. So, senior no President Mahama no Beboa by Professor Milson. Now, on also okay, Kano. Sana Bawumia Obia, or you're very efficient, or you be or practical, or and yes, will be all Kasakeke. It's more of a said strategy. Demand this for Free Asante Krana. And yes, at media minimum, and maybe this other media make a dear. But you decided, sir. And I quote a year and say MPP podcast on Cooper Prias and here. So you be a unimia or ye. Oh, the mission. Now, Uncle yes, a yeke. Minister President Mahama, he's in a very tight corner. Ubebusa say, Prof, dear in Pan will not free anymore. And I said, dear, not do back to the table. Yes, we're being with my dear.
The vote of the central region by because I am Mahama. Vote in the new seats and NDC again. Ewo honing na Professor Jenano Pokwadman Emma or NDC to me gain. That's why he's
okay. Yeah, me na a good factor. So
far, what can the non President Mahama or can job creation or can a dinner they need to fight a canon. They need to say a bit 24-hour working system near creating more jobs. And now, doc, then the account say it comes with the baggage. Do I need security arrangement at the end of like all these ideas? Now, Dr. Bawumia also can digitization. Creating jobs, no me idea with the one district, one factory now. So, which one do you think that more ideas to push Ghana beyond just NDC NPP?
Exactly. That is the point. What was a prof? Why a prof? What being our obsession? But at the end of the table, and Kasankasa. All the mission ahead. We do what? To say Bawumia say, or cutting the loose and also jai so uncle was a digitization. At least you see something. Well, at least one money. And he said, Ghana problems they do so if you endorse too much. Say, we better say central region for now, western region for but for because we have better so. What's a one case who year you want now vice and so year you want and yeah, say if you have another problem, open your casa is CIDC. So say will be a Ukraine will be a stop ramp na man for problems Ghana problems and air cost through foreigners or free West African ababetna Ghana air cost Nigeria for is about 5 million.
Yeah.
So if you are before say Ghana problems and the Namasia as say drugs are cheap. So they say drugs and then drugs is minimum before be tramon in Asipo.
Tramon, I don't know.
And also, and I say, yes, I did bet and swab the cow. Chacha. So say, legalizing an asa baby. If you are, and you may be a Boba was here. Yan Shea, be a Bayer Ghana. No, because then the business, then the bar say, this is how it happens. There be a legalizing gambling, not drugs, and so you're very, you want to say, common. If you are, it is a petrol and the matches. It's ye, also to show being sat. Say be a vice president, be a one, nam wash shit. Now would your man say, wait, my team, the amount said, this is what you're going to do. Making sure say, me say, we'll be saying, crime foul, say, minister party now. Make sure the vice president, so nam dia kwaba.
Okay.
The Pakwa vice and so because president there will be presidential, but who share the Pakwa say bulldog and answer who will be a would they action in our priorities be action in a honor me who say a honor president because Sadio in Kakranka Ghana youth no and yes no if you are problem a ɛreba na ɛne nam aseɛ no mbɛka sɛ sɛdeɛ yɛn amanfoɔ ntwe ɔmo adwene ma so but nkakra ɛreba egu so a ɛreba eti before sɛ ɔsɛ all the radio stations na ebi atwe adwene ba drugs no ɛne gambling na ɛreba no aba bɛyɛ yi si atese no before said that is one of the critical year ɔsɛ Ghana yɛtwe adwene ba so eti that's what I would say. Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether the running mate in Befi South or North or wine. They hear me say the wine now bet me or what up a pan. Does he know what he's doing? Is he willing to do it? Is he willing to take the bull by the horn? Hold, does he have the balls? Or bet me I say gambling near the no can approach a mind bebrea. Chacha no drugs or I say or mine. Anti animate a very good input and out there mano a JAEC is very true price because of poor governance. Anti Nagana baby I war haseno. Anti and on a share ideas no Albert Johnson say if you share videos, I don't know which videos are Albert Opese me share no Tino do boy do not see if you are running mates in there for NPP for the Bawumia here. Dr. Duchum. I think Dr. Duchum to some people have spoken about things of panel or yes, brain. This is the only man I mean, our school, California, America, Ghana near our school, America. He has almost like 200 people working for him. And Ghana buy I had a BBR politics near Penenenko, Chendi, a one or two stage, or Penyan Conco, Ghana for the Ya Penyan Conco auntie, Yaka Papa Nasha Besine. I do too. That's another sharp brain. So this is what you do is saying, say Bawumia perani meter, said they were fire cano, or what could draw now, or yet the right person, he knows what he's doing now. Stephen, if you are dog is just fantastic. Papa na be with the analysis. Baby, I know so I come for Mahama. Baby, I'm Mahama Chiano, so I catch them. And these are the people that I was say you tear no crania the edge, Mama Tina simplified. Say if you thank you, Dr. Domfe, so I can't cry. Mahama de own to me president and what no and I also watch no John okay or see if you ask him about the current state of Bank of Ghana debt. Okay, Papa no Kobeba next week to ask him about that. Or say records next say Ghana and Canada omunyina bobi gumu and watch the car Akuffo Addo abo a car Mahama so abo a bank way so dash or see 24-hour working system is already ongoing. Many companies are working overnight. It's not today. JDM to me fire from Fubium Patrol. Yeah, it's ongoing, baby. For instance, I time Unilever, a 24-hour factory dada. Factory see a habo na kase si wana kase almost 24-hour habo dada. Ye niema anajo wiani ade. But the nama hama can say opeso a systematic thing from ministries to habo to factories to everywhere. I want Dr. Domfe train adwa bezu to say. Chrono Ghana. Yeti if you cry for chase ya bebroyen. It is also a 24-hour system, and there was a security implication. That means soldier for police, for everybody has to work 24/7. Almost 2 years, 24/7. Do we know about Sika Edibetria or man? Where is the money going to come from? Because you're IMF. And you need Sika Dada. It says Ghana, you ever one series at once you are my Ghana government. The was IMF approval. Tio, a sovereign state like Ghana, you are IMF in tea. Say, I better show one bottle back one will be an was IMF my approval. Because the Sika man who had a discanas and a boca. Near boca. Until this is what IMF is doing to us. So what I say, and our JC lady, a true pass America price getting worse. Or see me call Costco. Say, see, I'm free Costco, but a hawker near my boy a ding. Nana J and I can say near my boy cry a ding or Costco. So you have serious issues. I was want to make a wasem. Okay. Ebimusu diatem. I don't know why. Yes, yes, mo. I do be diatem. I mean, first time I kind. Now say I'll skip it and skip and skip and skip. Me my platform. It's me platform. My 10-year platform. Who call them one hour? I'll go dini pakrona. Opeso dinatem no na hadie. Yeah, mas a chance. I abusu vie niatem. Franco also not say if we've missed a golden opportunity power with Honorable Ken because. Ken na kuku drone baby or one ideas no one. He was the one and kobeti me aboa na komano etumi akonanim enye baby a e wo sesia no. Kofi Geshu no say if you ade na dru hoda dada omo di sika nyina e be che omo nyina. Ye be che omo nyina mamra ene omo di. And am fanche it looks like no network ne hankrofo bebre because ahomachi nyina onim se nsuato from eno nyina akra nsuato. enti no ama affecting nkofo bebre enti unim ye de besi anum say baba me ka obi o say bia de no club bro nye de mema club bia fa ho omo cheche 10,000. You can do so much good with this 10,000 Ghana cedis now. Club beer for chichen and two benum beer and num responsibly, but nominate 10,000 Ghana cedis nibi. Nominate 10,000 Ghana cedis nibi. Fama, you form a bush any or a baba shop or craft fire juma neboa. What I said, just unya dial it star star 889 star 9 hash star 899 star hash beer the one club. Jo 10,000 Ghana cedis. We are come and thank me later. Emema ni nyina broje nyina perfect man se mombra na mo mepempa montade kaftan esuru kosi from the other kwa asori party bibia uterim boys sisi no so hyebi ni nyina nya ma no kwa ne ebesiesie ho mema ni nyina se ye pese ye hwe mu nyina na mu nyina mo ye fine from head to toe enti bra perfect man kaki trousers yo odebekọ adwumo de odebekọ ayi hospital o chese be bia event bia wo ho atare a odebekọ perfect man no wo mo akra o mo siesie nkrofo ministers mpanyfo ni bebia wo mo a no my swag no nam no de genche na perfect man na omoye ni nyina omde ko omo ayalelo station hono ma uduru hono ma na oche on sa cocoa board kwan so okaichi uba hono ma say perfect man ope kwa from omo abe design apam ne ma na asende e de abo abrochira they will still design it ship it to you DHL the bebro normal post so I did so 1 week 2 weeks on sabeka on ne na perfect man omo number is 0244147212 0244147212. Mama can for this way chocolate drink. Yo here any is your share this way chocolate drink. Ye kasata obekasa na de na de bi enya voice in this way chocolate drink. Ade chia ye twa ba ko diguba wom ye kanu anu ano no ne ye ko. Ye papa despite so creating jobs. Enyuma yo ye ya o enchene ntare neat fufu creating thousands of jobs for young people. Sana what Ghana politicians here creating jobs beyond Nema Mobile and creating jobs. Namutumi enye said a bit me about Bernard Akomiano say if you're all Ghanaian broadcasters should speak true to power like if you're Pokane captain. But we are doing our best. Obia any day. Men compare Obia to Obia cry 100% sir. Onipe bia 100%. We all learn every day. What I say. Abrante Baku say if you made a NPP for Miami Sakawa or more to me and what Emo minor Anthony Ancon anymore. No, no. Tete Simon. Was we are watching live from Abidjan Yard, STC station. Thank you so much. Nakupo mamuja because I heard the hustlers egu minimum. Because my age man ho nyina da hustlers pa. Nakupo mamu nyina muja. Na de chia on show bia sunsuo to amefo bia nkoko. The last time ensuo to was area ho nyina eflade. What I say? Enti ye say nakupo mamuja. Wohima afia no say ohima afia mze also be dia attempt skip sir. Kowa them and what could you tell me? Nipa chrono betia. You could drop into Adonos great analysis if you have good job and a wo yeno. In Tinyakopo Shaw no Nianum Yani Juma mo yeno. Jet Taylor, I'll say if you don't follow more Mudia. Cry I mean who just bedrew and I make kind messages now. And to me who Yanama escape bent bronze or see, don't waste your time telling Ghanaians that they won't even believe you. Okay. And yeah, we can some country broke, country no broke. Say we are with the inside. There's NPP yo, NDC yo. A young boy at the Ayana Boko Jomako, you will all suffer. A Tigana need a yo and yo yen I bebre. What I say, huh? Did I also a part of the solution? No, Nayan I me a man acronym. Coffee mensa baby or see if you're on point, but I tell you, no family and friends job this time for NDC or NPP. Coffee mensa ababy or Wembley, UK, and or the bar or see. And yet, say no pay duma croje, woman pay a juma. A bed is a family and friends. When him when away quay way near the there be a muchum, salavo, nuntiadia, ombet me abwa ewo be aso. Ye ped your Bawumia Ghana solution, it me abba. Rafael Ketiano see free education, the omo penona and tussle. And now Sabai Makwani say digitization was started by Mahama, not Bawumia. Accra Data Center was as I know, say Accra Data Center, Mahama more time. And omusi sa a dino, Accra Data Center no. Mahama time and Omusi, I'm aware of that too. Your friend say, Patrick also not say, but who is Mahama? Oh, they only more. Mahama na sem na bekano. If you are on Momuja Mahama, so no my babekano, said the Omo Epebi. And Tifia said the Tibiano, Obian analysis. Mamma Munina must send them join here. By next week Monday, you hope say network na be so damu nyina motima join say mota join na abonko ba your friend be the fair poker and then many production team no Mr. Johansson and the DOP e di be dey akon e di discussion in na bro. Thank you so much for joining us. good job. Kennedy Japan call for good job to you. My Juma Bawumia call for good job. My Juma Mahama call for good analysis. Mahama is coming up brilliant ideas. And or the ideas. We need more ideas in the midst of good ideas. You better me find to need the best one amongst them. Nagana de ayo money any jobs. Obi any ana no for being a Juma no ya. Obi when you are happy about find a person as how. Ye any Juma yenti in the do about one. The devil finds work for the idle hands. Ye near you my enti aba ani a fan World Cup near DH Yazua Yazaya Shirado. Near D is the who. Ye were Jumaya, nobody will waste their time. What a approach omu quite Juma. It's a merely come on, you merely master to Abano. They don't have time. They don't have time. A do election, they baby and so they have made alternative systems. Me merely come on for there. My Yeshawati, Ghana, who get there, Kaka who get there. Kwame Adom, I see you, me bro, I see you. Edward Mensah, don't know, say NDC or the ones is an agenda. Thank you so much and good night. Nakoponya Adma Monday and a Beshia Ebim. Thank you.
Our beloved country has been hit very hard by harsh economic conditions over the last couple of years. Under this current administration, Ghana has witnessed severe adverse effects due to what we in the NDC and many Ghanaians consider a self-inflicted economic crisis. The high inflation rate, high cost of living, destruction of jobs, debt crisis, and negative impact on investors are some of the effects of this administration's failed policies. The economic crisis has significantly impacted workers and citizens generally. Unemployment rates, particularly amongst the young people, have risen to their highest in recent memory, making it difficult for many to find stable and decent paying jobs. Inflation and exchange rate volatility have eroded workers' purchasing power and have pushed many beyond the poverty line.
Omampenyin dada John Dramani Mahama obekika nsem bi se bra always aban no boy juma pa na me tie no na eye mesere kakra it is say we be ma no akọware oba odi na abetina fie 4 years light ni ho ne ma school fees ontumi ntua ne ba okọ teacher training watwa ne allowance okọ nursing training watwa ne allowance we nyina ade ahokyere eba na obai wejawo akọware be ma foforo otena ne fie kama light wo ho yendumiye wati light bill so aka ho wo ma o nsuo so 3 months free aka ho free senior school education omoko school free what the teacher training allowance so abeka ho nursing training allowance aka ho napco ejuma eba Ghana Post any Obuasi gold mines ni nyina say ukọ say obeji passport ni nyina online driver's license ni nyina online bibia ekoso kama na no kunu dada no say o say obai emba ware no biom na obai na obeja otna wo asumdwe mo na bibia akokama na obejai sa nikunu fufuro na wako aware nukunu dada ahokyere no ode bebre no sa wati we bi da say we die say ho kakra say de Ghana for so ye bedwen ho kakra say ye ma wo kwan say be ye adwuma no want man ye obi abeye adwuma yi na sese wotena abonten se ye ma wo kwan ye adwuma no bi mengindi se Ghana for be penesa ye be ma bema oyi boy adwuma yi na Adodanko Akuffo Addo wakoso na wa ye adwuma no se ye wo first term inshallah second term ba ye beto aso na yakọ aye adwuma no medamo ase nyama hisham